Dick here. Me and Richard are up at the cabin this weekend in the middle of July. We're going to do a little scouting for elk season, and while we were here we thought we'd cook some of last year's bull. This is the heart, and this actually has a broadhead right through it. It's half the heart, and some brats that we made from last year's elk, and we're going to cook them up, and then this evening we're going to go do a little more scouting, set out some trail cams, and do some long-range shooting with the rifles just for the heck of it.
Alright, so we don't have any eggs here, but basically we're going to be dipping this heart today into just a mix of flour, onion powder, garlic salt, garlic powder, and then some pepper and salt. Usually what we do is dip the meat in the egg first and then dip it in the flour and then put it on the plate, but today we'll just dip it straight into the flour. So take the elk heart here, dip it in the flour, coat it. Get it nice and coated all the way through. Set it.
And then over here, we have the brats browning in the pan. We want to let those brown all the way through. And then we'll put some water in the pan and cover it with the lid and let the water boil down and cook them through.
Alrighty, so we got our cast iron pan here, heated up with some oil in there. This cast iron pan is from, my mom used to use it back before I was even born, so kind of cool that we're using it. But we're going to take this elk heart here that's coated in flour. We're going to lay it in there so it's sizzling nice. I'll let that start frying. And we'll update you when we're done with it.
And there we have it. We have homemade elk brats and some elk heart slices or rings, elk heart rings. Typically we'd use onion also. My wife told me to bring some onions and I forgot. We forgot egg. And typically we'd probably fry it in bacon grease, but we forgot bacon. So this was a quick scouting trip. We just grabbed some stuff out of the freezer. Thought we'd fry it up and try it. It's going to be an all meat fest here, and then we're going to go do some scouting.
Alrighty, we're going to get into this, taste it, cooked perfectly. Let's try it. Pretty good.
Is it chewy?
A little bit.
A little bit. Elk heart's just a muscle.
Straight up muscle. Best protein out there. Cooked perfectly. Would go great with some onions, but we forgot them. But yeah, I'm ready to enjoy this.
How's that brat? Let's cut into the brat and see if it's done.
Looks done to me.
They're a little lean. I didn't put enough pork fat in them, so they're kind of lean.
Probably gonna need some mustard, but
Yep.
it's okay. Tastes like an Italian sausage to me.
All right, man.